Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. We will just keep going. What's this? Nice knob mesh. Welcome! We are working on refactoring our first 24-25 episodes into components. It's pretty boring to remake everything. I accept that. I understand that. But it's going to be easier for the future for people to implement it into their own projects if they already have a bunch of logic, and it's also easy to work with in the future in case we want to swap characters and stuff like that, so we don't hard code our logic into specific actors. So we will be grateful in the future. Let's just keep going. In the last episode we set up the weapon tracing, so we can now trace from our weapons again. Why didn't that turn off? I feel like every time I start a new episode, I find an issue from the last episode. Do the same here. Interesting. AC Weapon Trace Manager. Ah, okay. There we go. So it should be turned off on the notify end. Hopefully you caught that yourself. Anyway. Let's make another component. Woohoo! We will just turn in this damage trace, just set these to none again. Don't need to trace anymore because we have seen it work. So, we don't need to do a specific combat component, I think. So we will handle that a bit differently. So let's do that in the character manager, because the character manager will also handle stuff like stats and things. So it's probably here that we're gonna calculate damage. So in here, we're gonna do a function called weapon hit. And it's gonna take an input of actor. And we'll start with the hit actor. So in the trace here, we just get owner, get component by class, and we'll do character manager, and we'll do weapon hit. So instead of this, let's actually in this also do a hit info. Hit results, call it hit info. So we will now replace this with this. Same in here. Actually, don't need the hit actor because we already have the, just break it from here. So let's just do that. So weapon hit. Print string, just want to see it work. Oh, one more thing. In the character manager, we wanna set collision enabled to no collision on begin play when we create the weapon meshes. And then I have logic for this. But they already hit, because you see it triggers a lot, right? Because it triggers several times, so apparently that was not in there, but let's add it. Break hit results, hit actor. False. And do the same up here. So we needed to break the hit results anyway. False, false. And we also need to add. So if it's false, we're gonna add the hit actor. To this, so it doesn't trigger twice. So let's use this maybe. Let's this to a function. Check already damaged actor. We'll make a return node. Actor not hit. False. Little bit cleaner. Can do the same thing here. And that's fine. Perfect. So now it should only trigger. Oh wait, we need to clear it as well. So in the trace function again, from the false here, so that means when we turn it off. Ah, wait, I was already doing that actually, here. So now it's only returning once per swing. I actually hit this one as well. Perfect. So now we can start working with our attack. So we know the weapon hits. Perfect. Here we calculate the damage and stuff like that. We have our combat graph, so let's make a custom event. Server applied damage. Did we do point damage before? So then we get the hit info. It's fine. Let's just do apply damage. Actually, let's not do that. We're gonna do our own event. Actor. Because that apply damage, that would mean that we would need to put logic in the actual actors. Because I don't think the components don't have the apply damage node by default. So instead we want to get component by class. And in this case, it will be the NPC component we haven't made yet. So let's make a new one. So we probably want different logic for like how the player reacts versus how the NPCs react when they get damaged. Because it can feel really bad if you have like, you might want some diminishing returns, some being staggered and stuff like that as the players, because it can feel really bad otherwise. If you, it all depends on your game design, I guess, but that's the way I'm gonna do it at least. So blueprint class, actor component, PC, manager. I already had that. Do I have any logic in it? No. So we're gonna start with a combat graph. Function, take damage. And damaging actor. Oops. damage taken raw, because we might want to consider... Actually, this should probably be calculated on the player side. So not there. Calculate with armor and stuff on the player side, and this will be the final damage. Let's go from there. Take damage. And in this weapon hit here, we would calculate the damage stuff. So, but let's not do that now. Let's hardcode it. Apply damage. There is a case to be made here that we do a damage component, because gonna do this twice, I guess, otherwise. Let me think for a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's a very straightforward function. We're not gonna need to do anything different here. And the weapon hit on the player will likely not look the same as it will on the NPC, actually. So, get owner will be the damaging actor, and hit actor will be the hit actor. Let's go from there. Take damage. So let's continue to set up this take damage function. I might split the rest up into another video. But let's just do something so that we can see what's happening. So in the old NPC, master NPC, we had a function called get direction animation. It was in the master character, I think. Get hit direction animations. So I'm gonna copy that function and put it in here. Promote this to a local variable. And get owner. So and let's see, we need a RPC graph. I think we have in the character. Just copy this. Application of the montages. And this is always gonna be on the server, so we can actually just multiply. Don't even need this. So the NPCs are always on the server, so this is only gonna be a multi. We never have to do a server RPC to get to the server. So we can always just multicast straight away. So multiplayer montage. And I'm just gonna see details. We actually have this already. So in the C manager, just gonna get data table row, C details, variable, C details. I'm gonna replace this. And in the take damage function, we did, there's another function called get hit NPC animations. So let's copy that. And that's a pure function. And in this case, character is gonna be owner. Cast to character. So again, casting is fine here because we're casting to a base class. And it's always gonna be loaded into memory when this exists anyway. So let's see if that works. I likely missed something as usual, but this one actually needs the NPC manager. It's the first thing. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. First, let's see so that this actually prints. Damage taken. So that's good. Is it the damage causer? Let's rename this the damage causer. Get Let's see what this returns. Front. Back. Okay, I know what's the issues. Don't have animation blueprints at all. So there's nothing to play the montage on. So in the last one, we can probably just do menu original. Default slot is there, so let's see if that works. There we go. And there we have hit animations. Looking from the sides again. Once again, we're getting there. It's all component based, which is quite impressive and way better for the future. So we will spend the next few videos getting back in line where we were when we left off. So maybe 3-4 more videos before we can start making new stuff. Alright, that's gonna be it for this one. I will see you in the next one. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. And good luck. Bye.